universe, welcome back to the channel. I am a Filipino American living in New York, just making vlogs. This year I'm going to be going on a bunch of trips, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a what's in my bag, what I take when I travel, go on vlogs, when I'm out and about, just shooting. So I'll show you guys right now. I have the Brevite jumper bag. This bag I've had for maybe about 2-3 years. I really like it. This bag is different from regular camera bags just because regular camera bags, you almost always gotta have to put it down like this and take your gear out. But this one is kind of a hybrid. So at the top, you can put like regular stuff and put anything you want in there. You can see I have like a bunch of stuff in there. But on the side, you could also access your camera. So there's that side pocket. There's no camera in here because I'm filming on that camera. And this is really useful when you're just out and about and you're carrying your bag. But it also, you can flip it on its back and also access your camera regularly that way. This, and bam, there's your gear. You can kind of configure this however you want. These cubes are multi-configurable, but I just put it this way. And another thing I like about this bag is that it has this like pocket in the back. So if you want to have anything that you don't want people to steal, that's where you can put. I just put an air tag in there just so I don't lose my stuff because kind of expensive stuff in this bag. Also, it has a laptop sleeve too. So in the back, laptop sleeve, and it can fit 15-inch laptops, which I have. Like, how can it fit that? That's kind of crazy. So yeah, this bag, definitely get it. I would definitely recommend, especially if you're kind of like me, you're not really carrying a lot of gear, but more space for other things like clothes or I don't know, when you're out and about. But let's get into the other parts of the bag. Since I'm filming on that, I currently have a Canon EOS R with a 16mm lens on top, so that's how I get this kind of wide angle. It's really good for vlogging, and also the autofocus is pretty good, so maybe it's not so good. Anyway, most of the days I find myself filming more on my phone. I find that sometimes the camera gets in the way, and whenever I'm filming outside, I'm too conscious of the camera. I end up thinking about the shot too much and not really focusing on that moment or just living in that moment, and I could just be more mobile, and I don't have to worry about like setting it up, getting the perfect angle. But the camera is pretty good. I always have it in my bag anyway, just in case. You never know. Moving on to the rest of the bag, to this main pocket, I have headphones. You always gotta have headphones, especially when you're traveling or you're on planes. These are the Sony the name's like really long. I really like these headphones. They're noise canceling. When I put them on, they're like, I literally can't hear anything. I use it a lot on walks and stuff and on planes. And the carrying case is really pretty good. It's pretty thin. This is definitely a must. I highly recommend. I have this reusable bag from London, obnoxiously red, but you never know when you're gonna be out and about. I find myself a lot of times at H-Mart, at supermarkets, so unpack it, and there's your reusable bag. What else? Oh, I got this film camera. I always have a film camera. This one is the Roke RZ750. I got this when I was thrifting in Canada for like $5 Canadian, which is like, I don't know the conversion rate, but that's still really cheap in USD. I haven't really tested to see if it actually works. I've shot a couple images. I still need to get it developed, so we'll see if it actually works, but it seems to be working fine. It opens up and I can zoom. Film camera, I always take these on trips. I've gotten really cool shots. You can see some of the shots that I took with this other film camera. I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Going with cameras, I have this small Sony camera. It's one of those old camcorder type cameras. So I can turn it on. And it's like this. And then the quality is like really old, so you can see that it's it's like really old, kind of has that home video vibe, and you can like aggressively zoom in and out, which I like. And this one's really small, it just kind of gets a different effect. I use it for a lot of vlogs and stuff. This one is the Sony Super Steady Shot DSC T300. Honestly, you could just probably get any old camera. This one I just got off of eBay just because I saw this random YouTuber use it, and I was like, I need that specific one, so this one is that one. And also it's really small compared to my phone. Also got a tripod. You always gotta have a tripod when you're in the field. This is the Manfrotto smaller tripod. I like it because it's really small and also it's good like as a handle. If you're like vlogging, just imagine a camera right here. And then this thing in the front, you can change the angle. So if I press this, it's like a ball socket. A lot of times I put it on my bag. Hack if you want a little bit more height. And it's pretty stable too, like especially if you have uneven ground. Like I went hiking the other day, putting this on like rocks won't stick, but it stuck to my bag. So there's a hack for you. The last thing in this pocket, you see I have so much stuff in this one pocket, but just a portable battery. I recently got this one just because it's MagSafe and you don't need any cables. I can just have it on like that and it sticks and it's charging. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's charging, MagSafe. It doesn't, and I could put it in my pocket and it's like still charging without cables. That's pretty crazy. Oh, and it has this pop, you do a tripod situation, like stays up. I don't really use that, but the one downside is that if you give it to your friends, they kind of need MagSafe in the back. So if you don't have MagSafe, it doesn't really work, but it's really useful for me when I have MagSafe, because one other thing I really liked about this bag is that over here it has another pocket like this, so you can have like you can separate your stuff within that one pocket. So here I just have cologne. You never know when you need to put more cologne, but this one, French one, because I went to France and I wanted to buy something that you can only get in France, so I got cologne. And I don't even know the name, but I'm gonna put it right here. It smells sweet and woody. I'm not even gonna try and describe it, but you can look at that and see what that kind of smells like. But yeah, that's all that's in this pocket. It takes up like half the bag. So if I unzip it like this, you get the rest of your gear. And so normally my camera lives here, but what I also have here is a Polaroid. So standard Instax Polaroid. Shout out my friend Daniel, who gave this to me as a gift. I've used this a lot on trips and just, again, for everyday uses. But when I used to do a lot of photo shoots, I used to give Polaroids out at the end, kind of as like a service kind of thing, free of charge. And people usually like that. They don't usually think they're getting something for free at the end, so that's a little tip or sweet thing on top. I don't know. I mean, here's just extra batteries and cables for my camera, EOS-R, and a strap for the hand so you don't lose your camera. But I usually don't even end up using this, but this is a high quality strap. So, and then it also has a pocket in the front. It's like a regular pocket. I just have like pens in here. I keep a notebook in here. I thought I would write in this notebook, but clearly, oh, I wrote like a decent amount. Well, like this out of, I didn't write that much. Here I just usually keep extra SD cards and stuff, because you never know when you're gonna run out. And then this is the rain cover to my bag. Looks a little weird, but it gets the job done. Kind of like that. And then it's also packable. Bruh. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that's in this bag. Again, really like this bag, highly recommend. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Even if you don't shoot any vlogs and stuff, maybe you learned something cool to put in your bag. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.